In the quiet corridors of the riverbank, hidden among the swaying emerald leaves, lives a jewel that defies the green. Meet the kingfisher, a master of poise, dressed in the colors of fire and ice. Structural colors that shimmer with every light. Equipped with a beak like a precision spear. But its greatest weapon isn't its speed. It is its absolute, unwavering patience. An eye that sees through the water's glare. The world moves around it, yet it remains frozen. Adjusting the armor for the hunt ahead, beneath the surface, a shadow moves. The target is small, fast, and elusive, stabilized by millions of years of evolution. 2 points of focus. One for air. One for water. Calculating the refraction of the light. Locked in. Ready for the explosive launch. Every ripple is a signal. The focus narrows to a single point. Patience reaches its breaking point. The launch is a blue lightning bolt. Velocity meets precision. The prey is alerted. The race is on. The hover, a moment of final adjustment. Beating at a rhythm of pure focus. Oxygen for the plunga. Streamlining into a living arrow. Entry must be silent. Minimal drag. Entering a world of distorted light. Success is measured in milliseconds. Fighting the weight of the water. Emerging back into the light. A clean kill. A master's work. Resistance is futile. The finishing blow. Brutal but necessary. The struggle ends here. Swallowing the prize. Scales and all. Digestion begins in the blink of an eye. Cleaning the tools of the trade. One life ends so another can thrive. The river is a crowded neighborhood. A warning to all. This is my stretch. Respect is earned through skill. Energy restored. The cycle resets. Preening. Keeping the jewels bright. Natural waterproof coating. Basking in the warmth of the morning. An unlikely neighbor in the stillness. Energy is never wasted on small gains. From the mountains to the estuaries. A family of diversity and power. Adapting to the open waters. Small in size, but giant in spirit. The river's choir. Always observing. Always learning. The calm before the next storm. The hunter can also be the hunted. Stillness as a defense. Survival is a game of hide and seek. An intruder arrives. Arrival for the bank. Words of warning in the bird kingdom. Making itself look larger. More formidable. A challenge of dominance. An aerial dogfight over the water. Flash-fast maneuvers through the trees. The struggle is physical. A losing battle for the newcomer. Victory belongs to the established. Better luck on a different bend of the river. The price of peace is eternal vigilance. The river returns to its slow rhythm. When the rain hits, the hunt gets harder, waiting out the storm. A perfect raincoat designed by nature. Visibility drops to zero. Retreating to the fortress. A tunnel carved with effort and grit. Safety in the shadows of the earth. The storm is brief, but the river is changed. Time to get back to work. Dry feathers mean fast dives. The flood has shifted the best spots. A new vantage point for the master. The flood brings new opportunities. Danger lurks in every shadow. Know your enemies. Know your neighbors. A silent swimmer on the hunt. Distance is the best defense. Sensing the air for warmth and life. The nest is hidden, but not invincible. Calling for backup that isn't coming. A lucky escape for the next generation. Checking the home front. The most precious cargo in the world. Pure white. Hidden in the dark. Warmth in the cold. Damp earth. Daylight fades. But the duty remains. The night shift begins. Guard duty until the stars come out. A world of silver and shadows. Sleep comes in short. Alert bursts. The river never truly sleeps. Hidden eyes in the tall grass. The mastery of silence is a shield. A new day. A new hunger. Restoring the energy for the dive. Hydration before the hunt. Skimming the surface like a jet. Balance is a natural instinct. Too big to catch, but a sign of a healthy river. Understanding the flow of the water. Human competition enters the fray. Curiosity tempered by caution. The competition is fierce today. Seeking the solitude of the wild. Oxygen-rich water means active fish. Cooling the fire of the hunter. Sharp reflexes. Even when resting. Found it. Through the curtain of the falls. Navigation through the turbulence. A prize worth the risk. Rising from the depths of the spray. King of the mountain stream. Nutrition to keep the heart beating. Bringing news of the bounty. A partnership of survival. The bonds that sustain the species. A change has occurred in the dark. New life. Hungry and demanding. A bottomless pit of hunger. The hunt is no longer for one. Speed. Dive. Return. Repeat. A varied diet for a growing hunter. Learning the mechanics of the meal. transforming from fluff to emerald. The call of the river is getting louder, encouraging the first step into the world. On the edge of everything. Avest. Flowing mystery. Testing the engines of flight. The first fall. The first flight. A shaky start to a long journey. One last meal before independence. Mistaking the wind for the prey. Failure is the first lesson. The river is a hard teacher. Guidance without interference. Progress. In a single afternoon. The first kill. A master is born. Confidence in every feather. Still a few things to learn. The bond is severed. The bird is alone. This is mine now. A new master on the water. The river gives. And the river takes. The dangers never truly leave. Quick thinking is as vital as speed. Holding its breath in the cold. Camouflage in the green. A game of inches. The cycle of patience begins again. The seasons are turning. A jewel in a dying forest. The hunt becomes a test of endurance. Mastery of the slow burn. The grip of winter is coming. Fast water never freezes. Breaking the winter's seal. The quiet of the frozen world. The reward for the brave. Survival at the edge of zero. Resilience in the face of frost. A blue spark in a white world. Warmth in the middle of the freeze. The river is quiet, but alive. The neighbors change with the cold. The observer of the world. The long night of winter. The return of the flow. The river is reborn. Survivor. Master. Eternal. The song of the survivor. Reclaiming the kingdom. Adapting to the human world. Finding a perch in the industrial. The world is messier than before. Seeking the purity of the source. The sanctuary found. A return to the beginning. Transparency is the hunter's dream. Feeding on the foundations of life. Harmonizing with the ancient earth. The jewel is polished. Peace in the predator's heart. The ultimate master of patience. A delicate balance. Two paths diverge. From the start to the end. Adapting to the salt air. New prey in the salty depths. The versatile hunter. The same old strategy. Hard-earned nutrition. A bigger world out there. Loud neighbors. Focus is a choice. Returning to the freshwater roots. Architecture of the humans. The tragedy of the modern river. A hunter of life, not of waste. Finding the last safe havens. The subject of our admiration. The icon of the riverbanks. Performance art in the wild. Inspired by the small, the mystery remains hidden. Back to the shadows. The tools are never dry. A trace of the master. Impact. However small. Are you still watching? The observer observed. The end of another day of patience. Rest for the tired hunter. The river goes on. Universe of stillness. Silver light on the blue jewels. A flash in the pan. The cycle never stops. The hunger is back. Ready for a new era. The explosion of intent. The golden dive. The prize of the morning. Consistency is mastery. the master of patience. A small bird in a vast world. The stillness. The speed. The jewel.